Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, where we are playing as Nationalist South Africa, better known as Fascist South Africa, a member of the Axis. I'm not exactly sure what episode this is, as I have not touched this game in quite some time, but I actually do have a break, and I figure I'd pick it up and see if we could get some closure. If I remember correctly, in the last episode, Germany was essentially defeated, and the remaining troops, as you can see right here, they're going to fall relatively quickly, I would think, and we'll see a little bit of the battle push on here. But one of the things I do want to point out, which I thought was pretty interesting and has been pretty interesting from this moment, is if you take a look at the Comintern. The Comintern is very friendly. I say Comintern, it's really the Soviet Union. They are actually very friendly with this massive Kingdom of Hungary, one of the best games I've seen them play, as well as Ireland, but they are at war with the rest of the world. Likewise, I'll click on us, and we are at war with a lot of the world too. So it's still, while it looks a little dire because Germany ended up losing, it's not the end of the world. And so Trotsky survived his assassination attempt. What do you know? What do you know? So in the meantime, I think if I remember correctly where I left off, I was in the process of conquering all of Madagascar, and just trying to play this out just a little longer. Wow, that is a lot of, not sure whose convoys they are, but good for us. And let's see, we got anything else? Ooh, that would be nice. Yeah, let's sink those too. But in the meantime, we're really just, if you can kind of see, we're really just prepping to wait to see what happens, because if I remember correctly, Yugoslavia finally joined the Axis. Holy cow. I don't know if I would have done that. You're now going to see a scenario where the Allies and the Comintern face off, which, you know, depending on what happens here, because I guess if Rome falls, it will not be good for the Italians. But at the same time, the communists are going to end up fighting here, so you know, we'll see what happens. It's really all we can do, all we really need to do. So, but yeah, this has been quite the little experiment of ours. So yep, all right, free France. Please tell me you're moving. Y'all are, I'm not sure what you're doing there. I want you to move right there. We'll go ahead and capture all of Madagascar. Not that that does us any good, but it definitely helps our allies. And they need all the help they can get. Unitary Canada has capitulated, which that was the wonderful little revolution that I spurred on. Which is interesting now that the United States controls an immense amount of Canada. I'm not sure that's exactly what I wanted to do, but more power to us, I guess. Free dockyards. Get out of town. That is good news. How many free dockyards do we have? There we go. And, okay, so tech-wise. Let's see. Yes. Dive bombers, advanced fire bases. This new computer, and then of course support weapons 5. Yeah, is it gonna gunk up on me? It may gunk up on me a little bit. There's a whole lot going on. The entire world is at war. France has banned communism again. Whoa. Now, how did they do that? Alright, we're going to stop this real quick because that is interesting. Did they capture something? Yeah, I think they did. So France is showing back up. But we're going to go ahead and fix that because I'm not exactly a big fan of that. So once again, we have to take back territory that our knuckle-headed friends lost. Somehow. That's really weird. Really weird. I thought that was already under our control. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was and I just don't remember. Who knows? But you can definitely see, okay, so the common turn, yeah, I hope they just beat the tar out of each other. In the meantime, Italy, not looking good for you, bud. Not looking good at all. Whew. A little gunky. Actually, I know what I can do with those guys. And my armored divisions. Sorta, kinda. Ooh, wow. I don't want to necessarily do that. I really don't want to do that either. I'm going to end up messing this up. Why don't y'all just stay put? And I want y'all. In fact, gosh, I'm so disoriented. That's what I get for doing this. I really want y'all to do. Get right there. And we will determine what's going on from there. So construction wise, okay. That looks good. Building some, yep, we are building some naval dockyards. And yeah, I get that. Let's see how we did on these naval battles. Oh, we got all 24 of them. We got 3 of them there. And it looks like we got 1 convoy there. I'm actually okay with that. I don't want to get these guys to take over that. And we're probably going to get back on our soil as soon as we can do that. Let's see what's going on here. Quite interesting. So we've had the reemergence of Free France. Ugh. And quite fascinating. A lot of interesting stuff happening. Italy still, though, is holding extremely strong in the Middle East, and in the meantime, we're actually, I think we're going to win in India. So that's interesting. And Japan maybe winning against the Soviets in north of Korea. So there's no telling what's going to happen. I do think, if I remember correctly, we should have a coup. Ooh, that's quite a ways away. I know we got a coup coming here. Oh yeah. October this year. We got quite some time till that actually happens. Ooh. Those convoys? I think they were convoys. Yeah. Took out some more convoys. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Doing a little bit of trade disruption. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Really just want y'all to delete these battle plans. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And go take the rest of that territory while we wait, because that's really, we're in a waiting game. And now that y'all have done that, I want y'all to get back to that port, because y'all are gonna get on a boat and come home. That's what I need you to do. What did we do here? More Australian convoys sunk. Good. And it looks like we took out a destroyer. Wow. Okay. We'll take it. We will take it. Our submarine warfare this game has been really interesting. It's been much more effective than it normally is. Now granted, I don't think we're seeing the bulk of the what am I trying to say? The bulk of the American forces. There's no telling where they are. But what to watch, to me at least, is to see if the Axis is fully, if they can take over India and then use this as the opportunity to go after the Soviets on what is their Eastern Front. I think that'll be interesting. What'll further be interesting will really be what happens as the Communists and the Allies tee off, because they're really staring down a multi-front war. But that is not good. Spain has got to get the British off their territory. And in the meantime, the Italians definitely need to do the same, because it definitely looks like the Reds are probably going to take out Turkey. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. That is good news. I really don't want to give that to Vichy France, though. Ugh. But if we do, we do. Losing territory already. Holy cow. That is just not good for us. And it looks like we got another naval factory, which we're going to throw at more submarines. It's not great because we're in desperate need of oil. But the good news is we will start building some synthetic oil factories relatively quickly. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary, so that is good news. And we've taken that, so I want y'all just to snake towards the coast, and we'll get this cleared out. Wait a minute, are there French troops here? Wow. Well, we're gonna fix that. We're definitely gonna fix that. I always forget which one to click. Well, that's good news for us. Support weapons, which means we can now scroll over. Go after these bad boys right here. So as soon as these guys get into position, we'll definitely tell them that, hey, y'all can execute that plan. But they need to get in position and pretty much be armed up and ready to go. Hopefully our factories have actually been stockpiling some stuff, because last time I checked, yep, we are still insufficient in light tanks, which is not good. That's just part of it, though. Alright, go ahead and cut them off. Sweet. That's great news. We get another civilian factory from the extra focus that we're taking, and we'll actually show you that, because these are actually really baller. So we've kind of gone through as much of the focus tree as I want to. And so we are now focusing on down here, these what they call the continuous focuses, and I think we're going to continue construction effort. Well, that's just construction speed. We're actually going to go armament effort 1. So we've now got 40 civilian factories, and we definitely need to pick up some more not naval dockyards, excuse me, but civilian factories, and we're going to go ahead and keep stockpiling convoys, because God bless it, we need more. So they're working on heading home, which is a good thing. Come on, get there. Okay, you're doing that. That's good. Alright. Ooh. Just want to delete those orders. And I want to tell y'all to set a front line right there. Want your offensive line to really be like right there. That's a good order. Alright, so let's get off those guys. And looks like we're going to snake up. I think we'll be able to cut them off if these guys ever get there. I know they're having to go through jungle, but holy cow, man. That is just intense. Alright, so y'all are going to go ahead and... Just go ahead and... Can I activate this? Yeah, y'all just go ahead and do that. So frustrating. So yeah, we'll let them attack. That's fine. Because they're going to systematically take out what we need them to take out. And y'all just march up. Still got those ports covered. Have we lost any more territory in Africa? I don't think we have. Golly, we killed some convoys there for sure. Killed some more convoys. And in the meantime, wow, Kingdom of Hungary. I mean, really probably the best game I've ever seen Hungary play. Big congratulations. And over here, it looks like they've stopped them at the Dardanelles, basically. Constantinople. It'll be interesting to see if it holds. Wow. That could be a mess. But it does look like Germany and nationalist Spain may be doing some good stuff there. I say maybe because we just don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Yeah, they're at war with them. Okay. Well, Japan, you need to do something. Like something amazing. Would be nice, and this is slowly disappearing. I think we can win that. Maybe. 49, 50. Yeah, we'll win that. We'll actually win that quite handily. Although we've lost a chunk of our territory. I'm not real happy about that. But that happens. So what do we do here? More convoys. More convoys. More convoys. Heyo. That is great news for us. Now, wait a minute, Vichy France. Okay, that's fine too. Let's take a look at these wars. So the German-Polish War. I mean, golly, Germany has lost that. I mean, that's insane. 17 million? Wow. Italy's lost 4.3. Japan's lost nearly 3. And I'm sure because we haven't lost a ton. Oh, they say 5%. I'm not so sure I agree with that, but so be it. So be it. And actually, the United States is creeping up on some losses. And then it's this war actually isn't looking good. The Soviet Union have only lost 3 million men, which is kind of crazy. I'm kind of tempted to finish taking this back out, and then, oh, what do you know? New military factory. Interesting. Not sure where that one went to, but okay. Still sitting at 69 factories, but we're starting to build. Oh, thank goodness. June. Okay. Starting to build some. Oh, what am I trying to say here? We're starting to build some military factories. Excuse me. But by and large, we have pretty much... We're going to retake most of this territory that we lost, which is a good thing. Which is actually a really good thing. I'm just not sure exactly where this all ends up. It does concern me a little bit that well, like I said, it concerns me, but then again, I'm not so sure it does concern me because, man, Canada got the raw end of that deal. Because we still control a lot of territory, at least the Axis do. Now, what'll be interesting to see is what happens with the Comintern and the Allies. You know, realistically, I think to really play this one out, a lot of it is going to depend on who wins Allies versus Communist. So, it does look like the Americans have become very heavily vested, so to speak. Oh, so we did get the Barracuda. Good for us. Got new artillery we can get. Is it 45 yet? Yes. Semi-modern. And, of course, there we go. What are you? Ah. District Brigade. Why don't you just join? Or y'all are part of that. Sure. Looks good to me. We're just gonna keep building up troops for when the inevitable happens. And keep sinking ships. It does look like we're doing a relatively good job of just ransacking everything, which is good. We'll take that back, and that should help support some folks. God, that just looks funny. I know that's terrain, but it always throws me off when I see stuff like that. And in the meantime, golly, if they could just get this thing, this Sing-Kang, this bad boy, just go away, I think they'd be alright. If you could form a homogeneous, connect all this stuff, and then be able to push forward from there. I do have to wonder what in the world Japan's doing up here, but there's a lot of Soviet troops, and they're going to have to crack that at some point, I would think. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be cut out for all sides involved. You almost have to wonder if it's devolved into trench warfare. And it really does make you wonder. God, we did so good. We were absolutely just controlling everything. Let's go ahead and take that. That's easy, guys. You take that out, and more money. And new dockyard, which we will continue to use as we slowly discover that we are short on resources, severely short. What do we got queued up here? But that's going to get remedied. That really will be remedied a little bit. once we get these oil refineries up. June 28th. We got a little bit of time before that comes online, so hopefully we'll be able to take that out, and then we're just going to move all those guys back here. And looks like, I believe those are either Norwegian or Sweden. Nah, they're Norwegian. Good for us. Bad for Norway. More Australian. And I believe those are Canadian. And what do we do down here? Wow, we sunk a lot of Canadian convoys. Really ready to get these guys back so we can just kind of get everything taken care of. That'd be really nice. That would be really, 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 really nice, and we'll take that out. And I think once we get all this cleaned up and really kind of back under the ownership of everybody that it needs to be, we'll probably be at a point where we can make a cut, and from there move forward. So real interesting. I need to pay better attention, not more attention, but just better attention to the borders here. But I really have to wonder if the Soviets are fighting the Allies, and yes, resistance to occupation. Yeah, I get that. They got issues. Go ahead and knock them out, please. Whole lot of battles going on though. So, a lot of defensive wars. Looks like we're winning those, which is a good thing. Y'all not done yet? I mean, come on. You almost got it. There we go. One last province. You can take that and you'll be a happy camper. Meantime, another naval battle. Sinking more convoys. Ooh. Spain, what you doing? Man, I am telling you. Ooh. It's not pretty. That is most definitely for sure. But it looks like the Comintern has done an amazing job of pretty much pushing everybody back to Istanbul, which is a pretty decent choke point. It could present some unique opportunities. Looks like everything is kind of crashing on that. Yep, there we go. And we got another naval battle. Wow, 12 sunk. That's awesome. That is really awesome. But I think we're going to go ahead and make a cut, and we'll pick up in the next episode. As always, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Haven't played this in a while, so we'll kind of see how it all shakes out. But in the meantime, y'all be good. If you like the episode, hit me with a like and leave a comment. And if you want to continue to see more content that's going to come out, subscribe to the channel. Y'all be good. I'll see you in the next one.